Guess what came in the mail today? I was hoping we would put this on last weekend, this past weekend, but it didn't show up till today. Can't believe, oh, they give you free stickers. You spend damn near 600 bucks and you get a sticker. But this is probably the most expensive master cylinder money can buy. All billet aluminum, specifically for a Ford. Oh, they have a proportioning valve that can mount on either side of it. In our case, we will put it to the passenger side, and it's adjustable. So you can control the front and back bias. The bore on this is 15/16 specifically for a Mustang with 4-wheel disc brakes. So I called them up. They were very helpful. Hopefully this will do the trick. This week, Cindy and I get to put it on. Okay, all right. Can you see this bolt right here?
Yes.
I need to remove it.
Okay, so hold it.
Yeah, but I suspect in this will do it. So you put this on. You know, hit the button. Okay. You gotta plug it in here, turn on the side.
Oh, you want me to undo it from this side?
Yeah, because I gotta be on the other side holding the bolt.
Oh, I thought I was holding the bolt.
No. Because I can't get that big wrench up in there, you know. So now I gotta crawl in the car, get upside down, and hand you, I'll take them with me, the wrenches.
Ready, you ready?
Yeah. This is a spacer plate, and it goes, it's the master cylinder. Bolts to it. But the problem is, there's daylight, there's a lot of play, as you can see it maybe from the backside. There's a lot of play. And I need to fill up. This hole is too big. So I need to put some metal right back in here and right down here, so it's a, proper blockage. Air doesn't get through, nor fire, because they call it a firewall. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Here is the master cylinder. The holes are lined up, for the bolts to go through. But here's where I have the space. I can put the Sharpie through it. So I need to fill it from here to here. Put a piece of metal over there and then maybe arch it out a little bit. But I basically just need to block this gap, because it's a firewall, and you don't want, when this is bolted up there, you don't want fire to be able to go through it, nor air, hot air, cold air. So what I'm going to do is weld a piece of metal, block that over, and then I'll come back and custom fit it so the master cylinder doesn't interfere with it. But so if you bolt it in, it's exactly what it looks like, and I just need to correct that. We have a couple brake lines we have to make. We put in the new master cylinder. It's we put on the proportioning valve, and it all went well. So now we've got to reroute some of the existing brake lines, and because we're going to the new proportioning valve, which is in a different place. This, ladies and gents, is an amazing tool for doing a double flare brake line. It's not difficult to use, and it is expensive. Yeah, I think $3.50, not dollars, $350 thereabouts. Eastwood sells their version of it. I got this off Amazon. I'll put the link below. And I've shown it before, but this is, if you're going to get into a project where you're doing brake lines, this you want to have. If you're going to, let's say you do a car, you want to have this. It's important. 3/16. So the die fits in here. Tighten it up. Go to 3/16 number 1. Go as far as you can. Then go to 3/16 number 2. And it says Operation 1, Operation 2. Perfect flare. Go ahead, nice and gentle. Ooh, look at the bubbles.
All the way to the floor, correct?
Yep. Okay, just come back up on his own.
You did. Again.
Yes.
I'm going to keep doing it until you tell me not to.
Correct. Let's see air coming up through the tubes. We have bled the master cylinder, bench bled it, without all the lines being connected, just the master cylinder itself. Now it's time to bleed the entire system. We're going to use Motive Products Power Bleeder. It's a great little system, about $90, Summit Racing. And what it consists of is a metal plate. And on the bottom of the metal plate is a rubber gasket. And there's 2 inlets, ports, that will pump fluid into it. The key to this whole system, it has to be airtight, exactly airtight. I made some fabricated out of angle iron, some steel bars to go on top with J hooks. And then below the master cylinder, you run chain between each side of the J hooks, and you tighten it up, and it compresses. And the way that you check that is, there we go, you put them on, tighten them up, and what you think is good and tight. And then you pump up the bottle. And let's say you got 2 quarts and they're a half gallon. And that's about what you're going to need to do of an entire car. So you pump it up to, 25 pounds. Look at that gauge. That gauge should not move. If it moves in 20 minutes, you got a leak. You got to go find it and you got to fix it. If it stays steady, then you can start one wheel at a time, and you always work furthest away and then move closer to the car. Not a bad system. Perfect? No. But one man? Not bad at all. Who would think something this small would kick my ass? Gonna set me back 2 weeks? Make me rip out my interior, cut holes in my car, do lots of welding and fabrication, just because of this small tool. Stay tuned.